Hi, it's Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I am so excited because I have the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks, lip glosses, and lip liner to share with you. So I think that I'll tell you about it and just show you really quick. I got one of the lip kits that comes with a liner, gloss, and lipstick. And then I built my own kit, and this is like a really beautiful, like deep, beautiful emerald green, where I was able to pick 3 separate lip products and they sent the bag along with. So that adds to the rest of my Lisa Eldridge bag collection, the one from the summer pinks, the original reds. It doesn't matter. I love all of these things, but we're here for the lips. The one kit that I got that came in the floral pouch was a new lip shade that really appealed to me. The lipstick itself is called Blush. There is a matching gloss. I'm one of those people that I've always loved a lip gloss. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I remember really bright, bold colors, and then 90s glosses, like, oh, it was such a big deal for me, and lip gloss was the first makeup item I ever wore. So when I knew she came out with lip glosses, I definitely wanted to try those. So I thought we would start with this one here. This is part of the set. I like that the applicator is kind of rounded but then flat at the same time. Let me wipe a little bit off. Look how it's rounded and angled. Ooh, I'm gonna like that. I feel like there's a significant amount on the applicator when you pull it out. This is like my lips but better. This is what it's like when you pull the applicator out once. And I was able to use both this side as well as the back side of the applicator, and I don't feel like I need anything else. This shade Blush is kind of like my lips but better, and in this sheer formula, it's so nice. It feels almost like a lip oil. It's not as thick and as cushiony as some glosses can be. Some more traditional glosses tend to feel a little bit more on your lips. This gives me the feeling like a really light layer of like the Laneige lip sleeping mask. Comfortable, hardly there, but it feels like it's going to be nourishing. This gloss embrace is definitely, I feel like this is going to be a formula I'm going to continue to return to because it doesn't feel heavy, it's not sticky. I always check to see if when product and the top and bottom lip touch and then it separates, if I get those pulls and those strings. Ooh, I can't stand that. This isn't doing that. I'm gonna put on a little bit more. I always over apply, and we'll see if we can get it to that point. So even with the second application, I felt like I had enough color the first time. I put a second layer on to see if I over apply, because I'm a chronic over applier, if I would ever get that pulling and stringing. I'm not seeing it as I'm talking, and that is one of the cardinal sins a lip gloss can do. And then I'm just like, forget it, you're banished to the drawers. This is the Velvet Blush True Velvet lipstick. This was the lipstick that I was the most excited about because even though I love a punchy red, even though I love a nude shade, I really feel like certain types of mauve tones bring life to my face. And the way she described this was like, that's my lipstick. I'm totally in love, totally in love. This feels exactly like the rest of her True Velvets if you're familiar with the formula. If you're not, it doesn't ever get drying. It doesn't tug and pull because the bullet itself is so dry and doesn't end up doing this as you're applying. It gives really beautiful full opacity in one swipe, but I do feel like if I were to blot this and blur it out, I would get a really lovely, kind of a little bit more intense than my natural lip color. I know it looks a little darker now, but I love this. This is a beautiful shade, probably gonna be my most reached for out of all these new guys. I don't know, let's keep going. The last thing that comes in this lip kit is a lip liner. This is new to Lisa's line, just like the glosses. This is in a different shade. These two are in Blush and they should coordinate beautifully. This is in the shade Beauty. It coordinates with a previously released lipstick from last fall, but I wanna know what the formula is like. It glides nicely. Again, no tugging, that's what I hate the most. This is a beautiful lip liner. It works really well. It does have a really tight fit on the lid, like pulling it off at first was like, am I doing something wrong? I had a hard time getting it off. obviously did, but I feel like it's probably a tight fit to make sure it doesn't dry out quickly, and I appreciate that so much. I like the look of this. It does lean a little bit more pink, where I feel like both these shades and blush have a little bit of an undertone of almost plumminess to them, a little bit of purple. Just for fun, let's put some gloss over the top. I love this. This is such a good combo. I'm gonna be using this a lot. I got another lip gloss to try. This is in one of my favorite previous release shades called Muse. I have that in the lipstick that came out last fall, but when she released this shade in the gloss, I was like, yes, I could see myself using that a lot. I'm gonna throw some of this on, and I'm sure it's gonna be beautiful. I really like this shade. This is one of those, I feel like I could throw this on without a mirror and not worry about it too much. I definitely feel like this is not only going to be nourishing, but also bring a little bit of life to my lips, but not overpower any other makeup look I have going on. And on a no makeup day, I could see myself reaching for this and feeling like it gives me just a little bit more, so I feel slightly more pulled together. The next lipstick I want to try on is a new shade called Velvet Affair. It is definitely more of a nude shade, but it really looked beautiful in the swatches. I like this shade. I don't think that I was expecting it to be this warm, but I really like it. I feel like it has a little bit more of a terracotta undertone, which I really like, and I didn't think that I would when I saw it in the bullet. I was like, oh, not what I expected. And the truth is, it's really quite lovely. The last shade I have is Velvet Dragon. I love Lisa's reds. I feel like those were kind of like my gateway into continuing to explore her line as she continued to release more and more. But this shade is not like anything I already have. She says it's been inspired by ancient lacquered Chinese boxes, by the red lacquer on the box. So it's a little bit warmer in tone, and I can't wait to try it. This definitely has more of an orange undertone to it. You definitely get the warmth from this. This is a beautiful shade. I feel it looks really good with my complexion, but the minute I looked in the mirror and I smiled, all I instantly thought of was time to whiten the teeth. So that is definitely something I'm gonna do. It's been several months. I have some whitening trays from my dentist that I have like some gel I'll put in there, and I'll wear them tonight because I wanna wear this shade, but I also don't want to instantly think that my teeth don't look amazing. The one thing that I do like is that her Velvet Ribbon lipstick, which is more of a blue red, definitely makes my teeth look whiter. So if you don't want to spend time whitening your teeth, a shade like this definitely brings out more of those warm tones. None of the rest of the shades I had on earlier really made me feel like, girl, time to do the teeth. I didn't get that feeling until I put this on, and it's not bad. It's just a little bit more noticeable to me. So I'll wear my teeth whitening trays tonight and we'll be good. But I really love this shade, and I love that it does have a little bit more of a warmer, spicy, orangey kind of undertone. If you're like me and are at all curious, I thought we'd do some side-by-side swatches to compare what the new shades look like in comparison to some of the others. If you have any of these and you want to know, okay, how close is it to? Let's do some swatches. If you're looking at the reds, this right here is the new one. This is Velvet Dragon, and this is Velvet Morning, Velvet Ribbon, and Velvet Jazz. So I feel like these two might be like the closest, but this one definitely has more of a, oh boy, looking at it in person, it almost looks like it has more of a coral orange lean to it, where this one definitely has more of a rusty orange lean, if that's a good distinction. But yeah, so these two would be the closest, but this one here is very much your kind of blue toned red. This is the new shade Velvet Affair, and this is Velvet Fawn. Velvet Fawn next to this tends to look just a slight hair pinkier. This definitely has some warm toasted notes to it. So these are the comparisons. This is Velvet Blush. This is Velvet Muse and Velvet Beauty. This is the new one in this new set of releases. Both of these were released last fall. And when I saw this, I instantly wondered if it looked like Muse. And Muse is definitely lighter. It's not quite as deep and rich as this. But then this also tends to look a little bit more pink and toned than here. There's a really need an interesting depth. I don't think I have a shade like Velvet Blush anywhere else in my collection. You know, first of all, that I love me a lipstick, and second of all, that I love me a luxury lipstick. But I also feel like I can't go wrong every time I purchase Lisa Eldridge lipsticks because the quality is so good, the formula is so interesting, and I really feel like I'm getting an experience that I don't get from other brands. I definitely am biased. I love these. I still love these, and I feel like these are going to be like my new best friends for when I need something, but not too much. And I'm going to continue to wear lipstick, mask, schmask. I'm still wearing my lipstick underneath it all. But thank you so much for watching. Something else I wanted to say is I was able to make this whole purchase because of the ad revenue from my channel. Earlier this year, I got monetized on YouTube, and I haven't made a lot of money, but the fact that I was able to make an entire purchase, get 6 new lip products that are luxury lip products because you're willing to watch my videos and watch the ads as well, it means so much to me. So thank you for your support. Thank you for what you do. I'm going to continue to, whatever I get through the ad revenue, reinvest it in product, maybe getting better equipment. That's kind of on my wish list. I definitely need a new camera. But thank you for what you do to make it possible for me to tell you about things that we all share a common interest in. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.